How are you all today? Today we're starting a new game since we finished Shardlight last time. And this time we're starting the Game of Thrones Telltale game. Hola, no. ¿Qué pasa? And that's about all the Spanish I remember. Um, in rewatching my recordings from Shardlight, I saw that my voice is a little loud. So if you think I'm being a little too loud, just let me know. I'm gonna be moving the microphone away from my mouth a little bit. So if I get too quiet, let me know. Okay, so this game, which you voted for through my handy dandy voting link here, is gonna be a lot of fun because it's of a very popular franchise which I have had zero exposure to. Like, absolutely zero. I have not read the books. I have not seen the show. So yeah, that's that. Alrighty, kids, let's go. Science Girls is gonna be next DBK, it seems, because currently it's leading in the polls. So already people who have seen the show or watched or read the books probably know who these people are. I have no clue. No clue at all. Alright, let's go. Okay, I know who that is. This game series adapts to the choices you make. This story is tailored by how you play. We all know that's lies by now, Telltale. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seem to claim Forrester's ironwood for themselves, as the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Said three bad women. You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't bring itself, you know.
Ooh, pick it up!
Make sure it's faultless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You never had a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, they are just
Uh,
fire.
Don't be an ass.
Apologies, your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know. Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, they'll tell us he caught cheering too.
You think he's lying?
Lord never lets the truth stand in the way of a big story.
You captured the Kingslayer. Aye. Well, I'd have handed it. Aye. And round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Suppose more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
It's your job. Right, thanks. You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
That one was actually pretty good.
Let your come. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
King in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Gods of Fens! Onward to Casterly Rock! Death to the Lannisters! Iron from ice!
I really didn't get any of these references, so I just kept quiet.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question, what's to be done with you? It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
I want to honor this noble house.
Bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. And you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
So I'm no longer a squire.
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Squire, fetches more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I have been a squire longer than you. So? I outrank you. You should help me. More wine, rub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up ignoring while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, boy. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in big shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
No bacon without pig farmers.
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
and whine around that fucking wedding. Or waste of fucking time.
Stop whining, you asshole.
Sick of listening to you whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castle, then I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there. Take your time. You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walders. In a generous mood. Fucking friends. Nice night for a wedding. Often he finds a good husband for one piece.
Hey, EVX. How are you doing?
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What's wrong?
Just run into you.
Rather odd.
You've had too much wine. You need to get back.
Something is not right here.
You can wait.
No, you don't understand. You need to go.
Take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter? Owen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Fuck Bowen. Bowen is a whiner.
We have to warn the others.
I need to warn the Lord.
Luck.
Well, it looked flashy, but really those moves were pretty terrible. Roderick left himself wide open. Yay, I got a shield! Time to train my shield bash.
Shoot that one!
Oops. I think I did the motion, but somehow I didn't quite get it. Or am I supposed to use the arrow keys? I'm not quite sure.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Okay, let's try that again. Nope, didn't work. Okay, I'm confused about how this game is supposed to be controlled. Maybe it is the arrow keys. Let's try this again.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
Ah, it is the arrow keys. Okay. I was right. BAM! Good shield bash.
Look out!
Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q E. Ah, my shield. Dang it. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. Ah, damn it! Why does it keep giving me arrow keys and then letter keys? Like, I don't have 3 hands. Told you, Roderick is leaving himself wide the fuck open. Those moves looked flashy, but they were pretty damn stupid.
Got it. Did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him? Speak up, boy.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon. Quickly!
Notice how the bad guys all look pretty damn generic. So, why did I fail to grab that sword?
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord,
While there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
Keep moving, my lord.
Hunt us down like dogs. Guard this with your life. Return it to Iron Rat, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
I don't think he will remember that for very long.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
It's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters.
Why the fuck would you carry that greatsword like this? Oh look, a floating sword. Yeah, this is like a recreation of the actual series opening, it seems. EVX, that's actually a very interesting question of story design and character design you're asking there. How do we actually say who is the main character? Iron from ice. And if I read the books or watched the show, I'd probably get what that references. "20 minutes in and all we've done is quick action. Quick time events. Oh wow, I can finally move freely. And the first impression is a scene of me walking towards the camera. Let's look at that blood.
Blood.
Wow, you're a real smart cookie, aren't you? Seems something is burning. Pama, that seems to me like when Games Workshop invented an entire new Space Marine chapter just for the Dawn of War series, so they wouldn't have to muck up any of the actual storyline they had already codified over the years. A cart, let's look at it. Oh my god, could you walk any slower? I do like the clothing design though. Well, Daddy's dead. Oh, come on, dude. Don't just stick the pigs.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. Father, I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Let's check on that first.
I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
I got that sword from my lord,
Your
asshole.
forester gave me this sword. Forester. I should have known. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get off my land. This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Fuck you.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Yeah, you'll have it in your belly, asshole.
Aye. You'll have it.
Ah, come on, Gerard.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking pathetic. You're a squire, you should have learned how to fight with
You're
this.
a pig farmer, aren't you?
Fuck yeah! Right in his fucking fat melon head. Ah, it doesn't have to be the arrow keys, I can do a WASD as well. That's good. Fuck you and your haircut! That must have hurt.
mercy. Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Yeah, well, those people all had families too. Fuck you. Eat sword, asshole.
See you hang for this. That much I promise.
Father? Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Not well enough, it seems.
I tried to stop them.
Guess I have to find my uncle.
Man who did this.
I really wish the game wouldn't pressure me to do these choices right away, because I'd really like to put them to a vote.
It's Garrett. Get the Castellan. Tell him his nephew survived.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
That's a nice painting.
2 White Hill soldiers and a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old. This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable, unacceptable. You have my condolences. Thank you, Maester.
Is stream lagging for anybody else, or is it just Pama?
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
I'd do it again.
Again, if I have a chance. If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ugh. Well, that looks yummy.
To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours are forming in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. He's poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord. Our house will never fall. By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
Indeed.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fight.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house. I all know.
I can't stream via Twitch anyway.
See if you can put any weight on that leg.
I tried streaming from Twitch in the beginning and it didn't
Stop
work.
now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Alright, let's walk around a little bit. You know what I find amazing? That despite not having, not being trained for a great sword, I had a sheath handy. That's pretty curious, I'd say.
Lord Forrester, it was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Nothing.
He was our best warrior by far.
No, he wasn't. His moves were way too flashy and left him totally open.
Fine.
Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lady Forrester. He's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Learn more about the Foresters on the menu codex page.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine. Maester Henrik. Look, I'll show you.
I think I'll check out the codex pages in my free time. I've been considering getting into Ice and Fire.
The ironwood grove.
That's neat, Pama, but I'd really appreciate it if you didn't spoil the game. That would be real neat.
An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world. The foresters owe their lives to this wood and the weapons that come from it.
But the sword is metal,
If
not
I'm
wood.
mistaken, you do seem able to put weight on it.
It's a nice way to get some exposition out, I'll say. Let's get some herbs.
This might help.
That healer won't care if I jack his herbs. I'll probably get them as audiobooks, Pama. Leeches. Maggots.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yes.
Medical maggots are an interesting thing. Real interesting.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Who are you anyway, EVX?
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Let's show my awesome sword.
I'll admit. It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. Even a sword as strong as this would barely make a dent in a shield like that.
I kind of like the idea of
You seem better than was to be expected.
of
Your leg will be fine.
house who's signature
Lady
equipment as a
Forrester.
shield.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Hopefully I get some pity sex out of this.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of them.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I jacked his sword.
Remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
Probably, he said he left you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
Yeah, it's mine now. Nah, it's mine.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Yeah, it's mine.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Roy. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family, the bitches.
Family, and they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
It's not now. When?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you hate? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
We should demand justice.
We want justice.
Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of his house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Don't. The boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution, especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
But I'm not a criminal.
You can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand, but you must think of the house.
Alright,
There's
alright.
a risk.
I'll go.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best. That settles it. You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food.
Yeah, I agree, Pama. It's a pretty cheap drama.
I'm looking for you.
Very cheap heat. Wait, wasn't there something I was supposed to sell, to tell Uncle Duncan?
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But now, we have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
What a lonely family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
What is the North Grove?
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Yeah, I've told no one.
Of course not. I told no one.
Just like Lord Forrester asked
Lord
me.
Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. And soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
Ah, damn it, I clicked too late. I did play Walking Dead, but it's been ages ago. But yeah, modern Telltale is pretty shitty. I wish they'd returned to the days of Sam and Max. Even Monkey Island, while it wasn't that great, was pretty okay. So, are there actually any puzzles in this game? Like, I'm 45 minutes in, and I haven't had a single puzzle to solve yet.
Ethan?
Hey John, hey Chun-Li.
I couldn't find him. Could you? He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself. I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him. Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan.
Wow, Ethan looks like a kid.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
Wow, Ethan's face looks
And
just
Robert.
weird.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die.
Like, all the other faces look fine,
She's
but
perfectly safe, I promise.
Ethan's face just looks weird somehow.
I don't dare to die either. Minister Ortengreen said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Gareth. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once. It was fun.
Garrett is
He's
strong.
He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Well,
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
he underestimates
He
me.
doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
From the painting, it looks like Ethan is more the artistic type.
You, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
It's so much fun. Then, everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Well, I may have to change.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Well, it's not just about what you want, bitch.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
It's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
And this is why royalty-driven systems do not work.
You're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Well, time to get lambasted for being a kid. Because that's what's gonna happen.
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't you meet with Duncan? He is the castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
I will. I would command Ethan to stay. With his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
Yeah, well, I don't have much of a choice.
Me. Very well then.
Sadly, those who have power don't get much chance to wield it. Which, honestly, is usually kind of good, because if people who have power get to wield it a lot, you get things like Saudi Arabia or Libya.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I'll assume you explain to Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with Garrett.
I told him. Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference.
The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Wow, Pama, I didn't know you were such a royalist.
Things are bad enough as it is.
Yeah, I can handle this.
Well said. Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton. All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men think it prefer.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. Forresters finally get their due.
Well, unlike you, fat piece of shit,
For the North against traitors.
my father was a hero.
Aye. And look where that got him. And no bread and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Look,
Calm yourself, you're fat enough already.
Yourself, old man.
you little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Ah, and we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. There's no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attack for no reason.
Well, that's not what happened.
Not how it happened.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
Well, he was sent to the wall.
Sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You don't need to
You
know.
heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Thanks, Mom.
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering you're lofty and all. This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house. Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. that the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Fuck you, fatty. Yeah, Gecko, I was thinking about just staying silent the entire
I
time.
was wrong about your son, my lady. You stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son, but you need to be braver still when rounds of snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
So why do they send messages with ravens? Are ravens actually useful as communication
Although
birds?
just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
And now I'm a girl. I've always wanted to be a girl. What's in this box? Actually, gecko ravens are pretty damn smart. Or it might have been crows. Or both. I'm not entirely sure. One of both is real smart. I know that much.
Either made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I knew it was one of the two.
Asher sent me this poem to remember him. It's a strange place, Essos.
So Essos is not Westeros? Is that different? Are those different places? Wow, that was real critical. Let's just enjoy that a second time. Still off the letter, still off my face. With weird eye movements. And a third time. Ah, yes. That was totally useless.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Yeah, well, I can scrap that one. No more letters to Dad. Let's check out that tome. Also, this whole architecture is incredibly Roman.
A gift from Roderick. I hope to see the mill someday.
This is all very, very Roman / Mediterranean.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's only a time left today.
I guess King's Landing is some kind of important place.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Yeah, books are really
didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Talk to me, dirty boy.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Actually, Gecko, medieval houses weren't exactly shit shacks.
You alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm worried.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ready for mum, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course not. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here in a minute.
Of course not. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
You're quite curious for a cold
That's
page.
what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much.
This might be useful information.
About the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a cold one in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Yep.
Good night, Lily.
Nobody notices a sweeper. Even secret vaults have to be swept. Wow, your face looks like a cat's.
You're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
But yeah, Gecko, the image of the so-called dung ages is mostly exaggerated.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Oh god, she's gonna ditch me.
Cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
Well, that's not gonna be nice.
Find a way to appease her. Humour her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Those armor sets look like right out of Oblivion.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Those facial animations are great. So smooth and fluid. It's like they're almost human.
You can do this.
Oh look, there are some main characters. I'm gonna pause here for a second because I need to get a glass of water. Be right back. And I'm back. But yeah, to slightly expand on what Gecko said before, medieval houses were certainly kind of shitty compared to modern housing. But like this image that everything in medieval times was filthy and ramshackle and completely rundown is often summarized as the dung ages, and is a common misconception. People did make an effort to be clean and reasonably tidy, and most homes were reasonably well built. Ooh, I get to walk. The interactivity is killing me. I get to walk very slowly. The pace is killing me.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I'll bow my head.
Yet not honoured enough to kneel, I see. House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king. Are they? I beg your pardon, Your Grace. I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you, if you have any loyalty at all.
Well, that did work.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He also served the Starks.
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned, but now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes,
Yeah.
Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to Waterhouse.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe with the Northern Army.
Raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Rhaegar Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
The dwarf is
Loyalty
bored.
can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then? I'm sure she would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
I think Cersei wants to hear I love the king.
The king.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities set.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Well, like Echo said, Pema, it's not like my choices matter.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't dress for his Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's
You
very
seem cool,
kind of you to
Tyrion.
say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite a first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you. But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to steal ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might comment favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take. Lord
Let's
Tyrion.
get
Please.
dangerous.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ah, politics.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you so you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on the seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the fourth cousins and the ninth-born sons. Sir Jamie, I didn't mind tarnishing that light cloak of his.
What?
It's true. And over in Martell, a red viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubted Dornick would like.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie can make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd do it for my family.
If it helped my family.
Right, of course.
Everything for the house.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by Lord slaying her.
But you were not.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
One thing over true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Can be hard to please
You're
people.
not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
She's probably not gonna help me, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
I did have a favor to ask if you were in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sarah seems kinda like an airhead, but I don't want to piss off Marjorie.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Jodkin knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Think how he turned on Lady
Wow,
Sylvia.
fuck you, Sarah.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Sarah, bitch.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to the family at once.
And back to Ethan. Not Ethan. What was his name? Jared. Well, that's a shittily trained horse.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Well, that sounds delightful.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, wasn't all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. Oh, I thought he never stopped.
As my father likes to say, the naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know
Well, now I understand that fucking flag.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
a day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Yes. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
I'll just stay still right here.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
The Boltons are kind of comedically villainous. My ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat. What the fuck, man? I'm surprised he wasn't twirling his mustache. Also, it's kind of amazing that that sort of cross can hold a dude. Like, if you were being flayed, you'd probably rip those straight out. That's bloody hell worthy, I'd say.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that.
Like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone, but took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Why did you kick this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Wow. Fuck you.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. I've a family to feed. And not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Yeah, well, if there's more bastards like you, we certainly won't. We need to stick together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
I will decide. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. You justice me. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Yeah, well, you can support your family from the wall.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No, please, my lord. My family, without me, they'll die.
That decision would probably have made more sense if I knew what the wall was.
Punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. Can weigh on any law.
Maester, what do you think?
Me.
Yes, did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance, possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first full council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
Sounds like a plan.
Wear this for all to see. Take it.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Bracer looks pretty boss. Alright, I get to walk around a bit again. Man, I really wish the Telltale was making more games like Sam & Max. Even the Back to the Future game was a little better than these types of games, because it didn't have all that we'll remember that shit. It had more puzzle stuff, although the puzzles weren't super great.
Yes, Lord. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
Not yet. But let's ask him for his perspective.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. Wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom us. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that's stupid. That's fucking stupid. I can't believe a healer would say something as stupid and short-sighted as that. Holy fuck.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the counterweight, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitegills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and the trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
What do you got to say, Donkey?
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider. We face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favour for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Roy? You trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as Sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed, and at the worst possible time.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Hmm. Well, that was informative. If only I could have asked them all 4 questions. Like, you know, in a proper adventure game. Cling, clang, cling, clang.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be up tomorrow. First light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with you, to help the house.
You said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here. I'll be of no help to you, mistress. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. Be a fine choice. And I trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Shut up, bitch. I've got lording to do.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always sees her family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Gareth being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to leave. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Might as well ask her what she thinks.
Definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. So Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Our house is falling apart and she's here whining about me not being the brother I used to be.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, you know, don't you?
You honour Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah.
I do wonder what Asher did to get...
Only a lord can have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I wonder what Asher did to get exiled.
I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies. Talia told me what it means.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
But I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roger. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Well, that's a psychopath in the making. Good thing we have excellent mental health in this medieval time. Ooh, gate. I wonder why they have this giant gate to protect this beautiful matte painting. I'm pretty sure if this ironwood is anything like actual real ironwood, you could actually make a pretty dangerous sword out of it.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again.
Again, Pama, your royalist aspirations worry me.
Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, man.
I have many decisions to make. I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but this. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Let's talk to him
Yes,
somehow.
my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tucker who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitelings. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet. But I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Alright. This one calls for a vote. Who do we ask to be our sentinel? Royland or Duncan? Let's see what you think. Well, Pama wants me to give the bracer to Duncan.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord. Are you sure?
Yep.
Yes, course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But you must summon the small council to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester or Tengring to do it at once.
Alrighty then. Think we're gonna go through the small council and then it should be good for today. Hey, Wada!
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yep.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Dude, did you see your chain is broken? That sucks, Wada. But I'm recording it and I'll send it to Snore when I'm done and he's gonna put it up on the SSH YouTube channel. So you can catch the replay.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Wow, that is a small
Before I
council.
name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
The Gore, now that's a last name for a warrior.
You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? No,
Yeah, stop being teenage girlies.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flame. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Ooh, I have time for this decision. Nice. Diplomacy, bargain, or fight. What do you guys think I should do? Pema, of course, votes for the sword. The passionate poet always leading with his feelings and emotions. And since it seems nobody else is interested in his stream, it seems Pama is gonna decide. Oh well. Fight, fight, fight!
My sentinel is skilled in the ways of war. Our forces may not be at full strength, but our men are willing to take on this fight. I think Ramsay Snow will see that too.
They may be willing, but are they able, my lord?
My lord, casting aside diplomacy means giving up our best chance to come through this safely.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironman. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
We don't have enough soldiers to strike fear in a madman like Ramsay Snow. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Lord Ethan?
I'm pretty sure I know what my audience, read Pama, wants. And the Boltons are pretty damn fucked up. So I'm gonna make Ramsay wait.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men, we hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
I'd hoped for better from you, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we will see. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house. There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. What's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister, and we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first insult. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and you need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
That
Asher
sounds
is
dangerous.
and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
So it seems Asher was exiled because he's kind of a berserker. While that would hurt if we chose the diplomatic approach, I kind of think since we went with so warlike, we can use Asher. So let's go fetch him.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Oh wow, Lady Forrester doesn't even get a name.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
And we're back to Rome. I mean King's Landing. A seal. I could probably use that, but I'd probably get in danger, in trouble for picking it up. Pama, what do you think? Should I pick something up or should I just leave it alone? Oh, Wada, you're there. You can also vote, of course. Yeah, that's what I thought. Gary has spoken. I must obey Gary. Nah. Nah. Better not. Better not. Anyway, I'm about to reach the hour mark. So, on this cliffhanger of whether or not we're gonna take the things, we're gonna leave. I hope you at least got some enjoyment out of this stream. The game is kind of dull in my opinion, but it's a bit engaging. The story is a bit engaging. The Boltons suck ass, but yeah. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. If you want to determine the next game I play, vote here. I finally found the option to enable editing your vote, so if you ever change your opinion, you can do it now. If I'm right, Science Girls is in the lead right now. So yeah, go vote there. And thank you all for watching. Marco.